Alrighty guys, so this is a bunch of footage from the past 10 days or so. It's pretty much in sequential order, but it's all over the shop. So here's me, well, I think this was about 10 or 11 days ago. I hit a bench PR of 92.5 kilos. I got that for a triple. So for me, that was pretty significant considering my previous comp PR was 82.5. There's a few other things I wanted to go over in this video. You'll see at the end of some of the clips, there's a still image. It's of an app called Barsense, and I'll explain that when it comes up. This was 205 for a single. A couple of days later, I ended up pulling 207.5, which I didn't get on video. And the 207 actually came up easier than that, which I was pretty pleased with. This was my squat plus set from last week, so exactly 7 days ago, because I did another plus set today. I got 160, it was a 4 plus. So I got 160 for a set of 9, and this felt like cardio. This was really, I think my lungs gave out before my body did. On this set, I added that app called Barsense, and in essence, what it does is it just measures velocity of the bar, so basically the speed of the bar in meters per second. And you'll see a screenshot at the end of this video. I think my form started breaking down just a bit. I wasn't quite hitting depth. Well, I didn't think I was, but there, my knees came forward a bit there. And it was definitely out of the normal because I haven't gone over, I think, like 6 reps on squats in quite some time. So 9 reps definitely taxed the cardiovascular system. I'll just wait for the screenshot to come up. In the background there's Chris, Aaron, and his girlfriend, Prue. And after this, that rep, I was like, nah, got none left. So there, if you want to pause that, it sort of shows you the peak velocity. And look, as the set goes on, you see the bar speed slow down. It's a really cool app. I'm pretty wrapped with it. It's free too for Android, so I don't know about iPhone. This was 185 for a single, 185 kilos, which I think is like 400 and something-ish pounds. I was pretty happy with the speed on this. And again, I think I threw, no, I didn't, never mind. Quite pleased with that. And then after this, I went for a PR of 195 kilos, which is 430 pounds. Again, really happy with this. Definitely slower than I would have liked, but considering I wasn't expecting to go for this on this day. So there was a lot of sets prior to this, even though they were just singles or doubles, they were quite heavy. So I think I came into this just a bit fatigued. Again, I threw Barsense, that app, on this to check the speed of the bar, and it was definitely slower than normal. Yeah, it was pretty slow rep. You'll have a look, I think I got a screenshot of this, yeah, there. So it also shows you the bar path, which is down I'm alright with. When I come back up, I tend to come forward just a bit. This was from a session I trained with a guy named Adam Wern, and that's him in the background there wearing an NPS shirt. The kid is freakishly strong. Like, he's 16 years old, and he deadlifts like 250 kilos, and I think he's going for 260 next week, which is, I'd be happy to get that before I die, and he's 16 years old. Anyway, here's 200 kilos. This was heavier than I thought, but this was also right after squat. So this, I was pretty fatigued onto this as well. I couldn't quite find my groove on this day either. This was my 4th day squatting in a row, so I wasn't expecting much coming into this session, but I was actually quite pleased with what I got. So this was 172.5, I think. Yeah, 172.5. And I had to hit a triple at a 9 RPE. And I was expecting this to be closer to a 9.5, and I was sort of getting a little bit excited. Anyway, I rated this at about an RPE of 8.5 or 8, I can't remember, but I definitely had more in me, so I went up to 175, which you'll see shortly. I was quite pleased with how that came up. Yeah, here's the 175. Even this, the bar speed on this, pretty much from start to finish, was quite good. I would have rated this probably an 8.5 too, but I didn't want to go too crazy because I knew I was be squatting 2 days later. which was surprisingly today. Yeah, pretty pleased with the bar speed on this as well. Like, this is actually a PR on my previous meet, 1 rep max. The previous meet I got 170, so 175 for a triple, and then I broke that again today, which you will see shortly. So I rated that about an 8.5. This was today's squat plus set. It was a 1 plus, so those are always exciting because it's I think it's 95% or 92.5% of my 1 rep max. And we basically take that for as many as we can without form breaking down. So this was 180 kilos, or I think it's like 397 pounds. I was quite pleased with that. And again, you'll see Barsense after this, which shows I came forward just a bit. I think it was on this one. There, you see the bar go forward. I was pretty happy with that triple though, and even velocity wasn't that bad. So quite happy with that, except that last rep where the bar came forward a bit. This was actually from the same day, which was this afternoon. I pulled, watch this, this is 185. I'm trying to work on getting my lats into the movement a bit more. And I'm trying to get that from the start, because where I usually come unstuck is I'll set myself up wrong, and then once you set yourself up in a bad position to pull, it pretty much translates to all the continuing reps. So you see there, I try to lock my lat in right from where I start. So I'll start my right arm and lock it, then flex my lats, pull them back in my pockets. This is 182. Wait, this is 187.5. I got this for a set of 4. You'll see I pretty much stay on my heels there. My toes actually come up a bit. I only kind of noticed that when I was watching it back, but it's not something I'm really complaining about. I think that's pretty much it. There was a few other things that I wanted to go over. We have the seminar coming up in February with 3DMJ, which I'm really looking forward to. We've got Eric Elms, Alberto Nunez, and Jeff Alberts coming along for that, which is going to be a heck of a lot of fun. I have my meet in about 3 weeks. I think it's almost exactly 3 weeks now, and I'm going to go into that meet pretty conservative. I'm not going to try to break any personal PRs in the gym. I would like to match them, and then in March there's another meet which I'll be going all out for. Aside from that, I don't think there's much else to update you guys on. You'll probably notice from the